damning against the defense.
Well, now, Holly, I give you the million-dollar question. What does the defense do on cross-examination here?
I think the only place left to go is to talk about the fact that this witness still remained friends with a person who she's here testifying, claiming that, Erica is this evil person, but she still remained friends with her. And only after Erica got mad about some disagreement about the children in foster care did that friendship end. And so perhaps this is retaliation, because this woman's testimony and this witness's testimony is so specific with all of these very inflammatory comments that were allegedly made by Erica. The only place to go, I think, is to really try to undercut the credibility of this witness somehow. And I would go to the interpersonal rift between two women about their children and how this witness didn't break up with Erica, so to speak. Erica broke up with her. I think the only way you can put some doubt in the jury's mind is to say, this woman is absolutely making this up. Who would ever admit this at a dinner party a month later? Certainly not Erica. And I think it has to come down to a she said. That's the only place I think the defense can go here.
Normally, I think you'd be right, but then we have all those recordings, Joseph. We have all those recordings we heard yesterday of the defendant making these comments on tape to her then mother-in-law, saying she was a part of what happened. She did her part. She was worried she was going to go to prison at any point. So I think it's a cumulative case right now. And I guess the question is, Joseph, the defense is going to have an opportunity to call their witnesses. The state still has more witnesses to call, probably extending into next week. What kind of witnesses should they call, if any?
I think, for me, the big question is, does the defense call their client to the stand? And some attorneys have a hard and fast rule: you never do it. And some attorneys believe in it. If the defendant, Erica Stefanko, can testify and do a good job, that would raise reasonable doubt in this case. And I think that would be the main sort of question for the defense in this case. Do they believe in their client enough to put her on the stand, or do they need to? And in this case, I think they have so many questions that they need to put her on the stand, or they should, if they can.
Okay, jumping off of that, Holly, I'll give you the last word. We have about a minute left, maybe under a minute. Should she take the stand?
She either needs to take the stand and take it quickly, or we need to start hearing through cross-examination by her defense counsel what the theory of the case is. I've been listening very closely on cross-examination. I am not hearing a theory of the case. I was expecting, when I started listening to this case, to see whether or not they would urge some sort of miscommunication. Erica said all those things because she thought there was going to be something that developed in the child custody matter. All of this was about some child custody case revenge, not murder. I'm not hearing a shred of that. So she's got to do something, because the defense
the most that I've heard is them saying that she was drunk when she made these comments. People are testifying against her because they have something to gain. They hate her. And it's all against Erica. It's all against Erica. I mean, I'm curious to see where they go next. But I'll tell you this much. Holly, Joseph, I appreciate you taking the time for the last 3 hours to go over this case. But don't worry, everybody. You're in